congratulations on another race win here in Russia. That's Mercedes dominated all of these races here since we've come here in 2014. But you guys were up against it, you were pushing hard, you did something very different on strategy. When Ferrari had that issue, the perfect storm, you capitalised on it, didn't you?
Yeah, firstly, just an incredible job for all the guys here this weekend, not giving up, trying new things, pushing forwards, always trying to be innovative and just never giving up, you know, and that makes me incredibly inspired. And so it's just incredible to have this result today, considering how quick they were off the start. Just keeping up with them was a real incredibly hard task. But as I said, we haven't given up. We keep on pushing, and the car was really fantastic today. So a big thank you to everyone here and also back in the factory, because I know they're all sitting on the couch with their fingers crossed, and we've got a great crowd today as well. So.
This mindset that you're in, Lewis, generally we wouldn't see you quite as happy getting on the front row as you were yesterday, and then obviously to go out there and get the job done when you struggled to get on top of Ferrari. What now? Are you thinking about the championship only, or do you think it's about winning races all the way to the end of this?
Honestly, I try not to, just every season, I try not to think too much about the championship, and one race at a time, one step at a time. And I think that's what I think collectively that's what we've been working on. Obviously it's getting harder and harder as the season goes on. But no, just one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. We don't want to stumble. And but of course, we got to keep on putting performances like this in. And I know the bosses back in Stuttgart will be super happy with today.
The team are absolutely rock solid. You can hear it from everybody how excited you are about it.
Ah, man. It feels like a long time coming, but it feels like the first time as well. So that's why it feels special.
Enjoy. Valtteri, P2, I guess, starting from P4. You can't be too disappointed with that. Obviously, Lewis had track position, and it was bringing it home to the end.
Yeah, I think starting fourth, finishing second is not bad for sure. It's not a win, but as a team for us, it is a big win. You know, it's been tough few races, so it's good to get back to these kind of results. And I had a good race myself. Just the first stint was like a bit of pace, couldn't quite keep up. I was also stuck behind one of McLaren's in the beginning, but second still felt decent, and just had to keep Charles behind and managed to do it. So not too bad.
You had that Ferrari in your mirrors. Honestly, did you expect them to have that race pace they did today? Because that's been a strong point of the Mercedes over the past Grand Prix.
Yeah, we saw we should have good race pace for today, and we believed we can do it. And yeah, we really need to raise our game in the qualifyings now, but race pace is okay, and had fun.
Thank you. Charles, I'll let you finish your conversation with Lewis. The perfect storm happened for Ferrari. Obviously they lost the car for reliability. You finished in P3. I know you're going to be critical of how it happened, but at the same time that's a podium finish.
Yeah, I mean, at least we are quite consistent, so it's good to be back on the podium. A shame for the team to not have the second car up here, but yeah, I mean, on our side, an okayish race. Not Mercedes are still very quick in the race runs, a lot quicker than compared to qualifying. So we need to work on that to try and understand and improve that for the next races.
We heard you on the team radio saying you wanted to swap back. Sebastian didn't stick to the rules. Obviously something was discussed before. Are you starting to lose a bit of trust with that something wasn't followed?
Well, I will always trust the team, but yeah, there was the tactic was me giving the slipstream obviously to be 1-2 at the end of the straight, which happened, but then I don't know. I need to speak with the team to know better the situation.
Okay, and on to the next one. I guess you could look back, and the race performance has certainly been increased, hasn't it? It looked very strong.
Yeah, we were quite quick. I think we definitely had the pace to finish in front of Valtteri, but it was quite tricky to follow. As soon as I was getting around 1.5 seconds behind him, everything will overheat, and it will be quite a difficult time for us. So yeah, third today is the best we could have done, unfortunately, with the safety car.
Well done.